Everybody, sorry I can't see, my glasses are all fogged up, but we are experiencing record cold, and I know I didn't do much as far as videos on this, but honestly, been busy working. But I thought that y'all might want to know we are dealing with this. In this pasture, this is Runaway Grace pasture, we've got we have water at the meter, let's put it that way. And so what we've been doing is draining our faucet and our hose system. I'm going to turn around so you can see. Woo! Go get a bit dizzy there. I think that's it. Anyway, and then turning the water back on at the meter. So we have running water, essentially, just not all the time, because it'll freeze up and make a mess in no time at all. And I thought that the big girls outside of the pen would be thirsty, but they're not paying any attention to the water. They're just going after the good hay. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Reverse the video so you can see what I'm talking about. So what we're doing is we've got a neighbor that has come and broke ice for me. But this ice is basically 4 inches thick, and it's possible that the small tub here might actually be frozen solid. We're not positive. We haven't quite managed to get to the end. So what we're doing is we're breaking the ice, and this is for the girls in the pen. Is that my finger? Anyway, breaking the ice, running the water, and we've got a bucket heater here, and it is hooked up to a power supply that is hooked into our car lighter. So the bucket heater isn't working as well as it would necessarily, I think, with a bucket, but I mean, this is really, really cold water, and the power supply isn't quite what it really wants. That Susie checks, and she was drinking from the water, so that makes me feel good. I brought a tank with me, an empty tank that I could fill for the outside girls. Now, I don't know if you can see, but way down there is a pond, and Cheyenne's breaking ice there, and she waves hi. And longhorns are actually really good. They will eat snow, and they will survive on snow, but they won't thrive on snow, especially this dry snow. There's just not enough moisture in it for the amount that they have to eat. So they would much rather drink water. And actually, these guys are really good about breaking their own ice. They will step on the ice and drink from the hole the water that comes up out of that. So they're really good at that, but the gals in the pen here don't have that opportunity, and the younger, smaller calves won't be able to do that either. And then the other thing is, depending on the topography of the pond, they might not be able to do that. But the girls here on the outside seem to be able to do that with one of our ponds. And we've got not necessarily a spring, but we might have running water. I'm just not sure as far as the little pond drains. Anyway, this is one of our sale cows, and hopefully she maintains condition for the sale next month. And then that's Aglet there. So nobody's really happy, but they're all alive, and I tell you what, that's a pretty big deal. So two of the really great tools to have is a muck rake to get the chunks of ice out, because when they take up room that the water could be in, and also they help it refreeze, and an axe. See, it's got weight and it's got a sharp blade, and it doesn't splash nearly as much as other things like a T-post pounder or one of those tools that is used to break dirt up.